He can make his car payments on time, half of the rent, and he's got the benefits. He's 6'4" and 260 pounds. He's got a black belt in Aikido and Tai Bo. He's a freelance bouncer. You can pay him in hash or cash. His name is Daniel Spruce Gustovian. And he's Seneca Village's most indelible bastard. Illegible banker. And he's Seneca Village's most eligible bastard. And he's Seneca Village's most eligible bachelor. Question 1. If you could invite anyone in the world to dinner, who would it be?
I would invite a Mr. Jean-Claude Van Damme. I would talk to him about martial art technique, and I would show him a thing or two. He grabs too many sacks.
When was the last time you sang to yourself or someone else?
I sang Happy Birthday to my mother at a funeral. It was on my birthday.
What would constitute a perfect day for you?
Ass, grass, and busting f***s on the Aikido mats, dude.
You ever taken anyone's head off, Dan?
No, but I've punched through the bag and ripped their heart out. Kali Ma style.
I think you and Count Dante would have a great time together.
Yeah, well, he's more about grabbing nuts. I'm more about grabbing hearts. I'm more about pulling on those heartstrings. He's more about pulling on those nuts. He's a fucking weird dude. I would know. I challenged him to a fucking Aikido match and he show up naked. Like this was the fucking Olympics. Like this was fucking Athens. The fuck is this? You gonna fucking bring olive oil? Get lathered up, you fucking weirdo? Get the fuck out of here. This is fucking Fulton Street.
How close are you to your family? Was your childhood happier than most, do you feel?
I was disowned by my family when I defeated my father in ceremonial combat for his Aikido dojo. Before I left, I took the dog. So, I mean, there's always a silver lining to situations. I would say my childhood was like the spring break before the endless summer that is my adulthood.
Well, there was one rational decision in there. How do you feel about your relationship with your mother?
Well, what she lacks in integrity, she makes up for in liquor tolerance.
What does a friendship mean to you?
Fucking a fresh bowl of weed and a Mad Lib beat. Dude.
What roles do love and affection play in your life?
The chinks in an otherwise impregnable suit of samurai armor.
Is there something you've dreamed of doing for a long time?
Challenging alphabet to a game of Go. I've already sent in the formal challenges to Google. They haven't gotten back to me. I think those fucking dudes are scared. I think those fucking eggheads are trembling. My brain can process 20 petaflops of fucking data a second. The little bitch alphabet, fuck he can do. Square up.
Google should be very afraid of you, Mr. Gustovian.
Everyone should be very afraid if they... I'm thinking right now.
If you knew you would die in 1 year, what would you change about the way you're living right now?
I'd fucking end this interview and I'd smoke my fucking hash, dude. Like, I'm going to be fucking real with you. I'm trying to get laid. I'm not trying to get on 60 Minutes. Why is this taking so fucking long?
Moving into the latter half of our interview, thank God. If a crystal ball could tell you the truth about yourself, your life, the future, or anything else, what would it be?
I would go back and watch my Immaculate Conception. It must have been a fucking hell of a night.
If you could wake up tomorrow, having gained one trait or ability, what would it be and why?
The ability to make women see reason.
For what in your life are you most grateful?
I'm grateful for the genes that combined to produce the fucking Atlas you see before you.
Atlas is a strong word.
Yeah, well, he's a strong dude.
Fair enough. Name 3 things you and your partner have in common.
I don't even know the fucking bitch's name, dude.
What is your most treasured memory?
Oh, dude, my teacher shoving me in the janitor's closet and giving my 13-year-old ding-dong a fucking spit shining, dude. It's outstanding.
Your most treasured memory is of you being raped.
Yeah, no, see, dude, it wasn't rape, dude. See, she was smoking for like a 60-year-old alcoholic, you know. See, and you know, she locked the door, so like, you know that saying about, you know, trees falling in the woods and there's no one around to hear. Yeah, I ain't gotta explain shit to you, dude.
What is your worst memory?
The day I realized I had already defeated my toughest opponent, and then no one would push me as much as my father did.
Your house, containing everything you own, catches fire, and after saving everyone, you have the opportunity to save one item from your house. What is it?
What kind of fucking stupid question is that? The fucking house. I'd save the house. Kind of fucking, yeah, I'd carry a grand piano on my fucking back. Meanwhile, I could be fucking putting the fire out with the firefighters. I don't know, fuck, dude. Who gives a shit? I would be starting the fire for insurance purposes, okay? First of all.
Yeah. Aside from this interview, what was the last embarrassing thing you did?
I fingered a fatty rib at a Sonny's once to prove to my date that I knew what I was doing. I broke the rib.
When did you last cry? In front of another person or by yourself?
Yeah, listen, Dan Gustovian doesn't cry because it's a sign of weakness, okay? However, Dan Gustovian does get the sniffles at the end of the Real Folk Blues Part 2, okay? But he doesn't cry. It's sniffles.
Do you have a secret hunch about how you will die?
Look, I don't know, but all I'm going to say is I'd feel real trapped in this fucking life right now if I knew I couldn't just end it all right fucking now. That stupid fucking dating company, dude, they asked me for a video for some kind of fucking B-reel or some fucking shit like that, and I essentially they want me to just talk about my perfect my ideal woman or some shit like that. And I mean, ideal is fucking not quite the right word to use, I guess. My ideal woman died like 20 years ago in the 80s. Her name was Julie London. God damn. When she was young in the 40s, she was a fucking fox, dude. I missed that train fucking 60 years. That muff was dried out and fucking dusty before I was even fucking born. There was no chance of love springs eternal in that fucking desert. Let me tell you. IUD or not. I like a woman who doesn't act like a parole officer. You know, because a relationship's a prison. We're inmates together. You're not a fucking CO. You're a fucking inmate just as much as I am, bitch. We in this prison together. We may as well make some hooch in the toilet.